Welcome, current and new fans, to the YouTube channel Tostemac. I'm Stephen McAllister, and I have Asperger's syndrome. Ever since I learned about it at the age of 5... Hold on, cut, sorry, I gotta take this. What is it? I'm in the middle of recording here. What? What do you mean they don't say Asperger's syndrome anymore? Not even ADHD or ADD? Okay. What do they say nowadays? Just on the spectrum? That's it? No. Alright, back to the drawing board, everybody. We're doing a new video.
Dang it, I just finished memorizing the script!
I'm Steven from Tostemac, and for today's autism video, we'll talk about the reason why people say on the spectrum for autism, as well as my thoughts on the matter and what we can say instead. But before we get to that, for those that are new to the channel, we at Tostemac upload new videos every Saturday morning. So if you enjoy what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date in our latest videos. Why do we use the phrase on the spectrum for autism? Let me answer that with another question. Why do we often relate autism to the rainbow? It's not only because the rainbow is children friendly, but also shows a variety of colors, much like autism comes in various forms and levels, not just one. Many of which include Asperger's syndrome, ADHD, ADD, then you have pervasive developmental disorder, childhood disintegrative disorder, and so on. As you can see, using the rainbow alongside on the spectrum is a pretty good way to showcase that there is more to autism than just one form. Unfortunately, some people are getting the idea that instead of saying the respective form of autism, to just say on the spectrum and just leave it at that. For those who know me pretty well, you'll probably know that I got a couple things to say about that. To begin with, while the phrase on the spectrum might have worked back then, I think we can do better now. Because even if we don't want to admit it, the spectrum, along with the rainbow, showcases a sort of a hierarchy. What do I mean by that? Since ancient times, people have given meaning to the 4 different directions: up, down, left, and right. For example, the sun rises in the east, bringing light and daytime, then sets in the west, bringing darkness and nighttime. It's for this reason that we like to call Japan the land of the rising sun, and ancient Egypt the land of the dead. The same applies to up and down. The higher up something is, the more important it becomes. This is why we have the hierarchy of rank in the military, and why many builders like to construct tall statues and skyscrapers to reach the heavens.
So by this logic, the lower something is, the less significant it becomes?
Exactly. So I'm hopeful that you can see the issue here. If we keep going by this hierarchy, then what are we saying? That if you're higher up on the spectrum, you're okay, but if you're lower on the spectrum, you should worry? That's a terrible message to give. No one is lesser or greater than the other. Whatever our DNA strands say, it just means that we're all different. That's it. Which leads us to the other issue I have with just on the spectrum. Not only is it a little inaccurate, but in a sense, it robs us of a piece of our identity. Going back to the rainbow, you don't just say color, you say red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Or in another sense, for an Hispanic individual, you shouldn't just say Hispanic and call it a day. We have Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Colombians, and the list goes on. I am proud to have Asperger's syndrome, and it'll be an icy cold day in California before I give up a piece of my identity just on some official say-so.
So if you think the rainbow and on the spectrum is such a bad idea, what would you propose?
Oh, that's easy. For the on the spectrum part, if you know what form of autism an individual has, just say that. If you don't know what form of autism they have and they don't want to disclose it, just say autism. Get rid of the hierarchy idea that comes with on the spectrum. As for the rainbow part, I actually had a discussion with someone back at Vidcon who proposed a rather interesting idea. Instead of the traditional rainbow, why not have a rainbow circle? Or what's going around recently, the rainbow infinity logo. Not only does it have no emphasis on direction to give any misinterpreted meanings, but also still shows all the different colors. It shows the variety without the hierarchy and illustrates that autism comes in many forms and no one is better or worse, just different. And there you have it, my 2 cents on what I think of On the Spectrum. I hope you enjoyed the video, but what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with some of the stuff I said? What are your thoughts of On the Spectrum? Let us know in the comments down below and let's start a conversation here. And on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date in our latest videos. And again, thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, see you later.